All right, folks. Another amazing stream. We're going to have it. I'm not going to play with none of these jokers tonight, as always. We're going to give them the raw, real truth. We're going to give them the real deal. We're going to get this thing started. If you are watching this on a replay, don't worry. I'm going to have all the chapters available. You'll be able to skip ahead to when guests come on. You'll be able to hear me talk, whatever you prefer. But I suggest you stay in and listen to the entire thing. Do me a favor also, hit the like button for this valuable content that's much needed. Hit the like button. Subscribe to the page if you haven't done so yet, especially on the YouTube. Shout out to everyone that's joining over here on the IG page, the IG feed. Once again, my streams are always open in the beginning. If you are a woman, you can request up to speak with me. If you are a woman, I'll get this thing going here real soon. You can request up to speak with me. Just hit the little plus button down there on the IG. If you're a woman, you can speak with me. Good evening. Good evening. Thank you all for joining. This stream will be available for replay over on the YouTube. If you are watching, I just got my access back for super chats as well on the YouTube. So you guys have the ability to do that. Shout out to all the people that are streaming and watching the stream tonight for this much needed content once again. Thanks real quick. Don't worry, we're going to get this thing going right now, folks. Let me go ahead and get this thing going right here. And we are live. Here we go. To the woman that just requests up, you got to have an actual strong connection to speak with me. If your connection is not that strong, try to go over to the YouTube. Somebody said dating is dead for real. Yeah, that's what we're talking about tonight. We're talking about the dating market. I'll be having these women complain to me all the time. They send me requests for one-on-ones because they're like, Guru, why do these men only want one thing? Why is it dead? Why they don't want and why they don't value anything like they used to. Now I'm going to tell you why. I'm going to tell you the truth why. Because I know. And a lot of y'all going to get y'all little feelings hurt probably. But y'all need to hear the truth. So a lot of y'all have not heard the truth. A lot of y'all have not heard the truth about this stuff. And y'all need to hear it. Give me 1 second. Bear with me. Let me put this thing in. And we almost there. There we go. Perfect. Boom. There we go. Let me say something to you. If you are a woman, I got women that reach out to me every day because they want to get a one-on-one with me all the time. Let me tell you something as women. If you're listening to this stream, whenever you're listening to it, you need to go back. A lot of y'all need to go back and look up old sayings. Y'all need to look up old sayings and then use some wisdom and try to apply that to y'all life. Because a lot of y'all, that's where y'all lost everything at. Y'all don't have wisdom. A lot of y'all today don't have common sense. A lot of y'all just don't have it. Y'all minds are gone, a lot of y'all. Let me tell you an old saying used to say, right? Right? The cat is out of the bag, or the cat is already out of the bag. Hopefully a lot of y'all younger folks know what that means. I know the older heads know what that means. But when the cat is out of the bag, that means everything is already revealed and in the open. Everything's revealed and in the open. There's no secrets anymore. There are no secrets. So, this is what we're dealing with now. When you as W's decide collectively that you're going to take the cat out of the bag and show everything, show your thing, show your joint, display your body, do all that collectively. We know not all, but a lot of y'all, right? The cat's out of the bag. The cat is out. You can't go back and put it back in and then say you want to go back to traditional day. What happened to the men that had chivalry? What happened to the men that didn't want us just for one thing? They gone because they didn't sing too much. We didn't sing too much. You leave nothing to be desired. There's nothing that when we look at most of the W's today, we can see your crotch print right in between your legs. We can see every shape. We can see your behind, the outline of it, the way it flows and whatever in the hell you wearing. We know how your behind and your crotch looks. You don't even got to take nothing off no more. There's nothing that's left to the imagination. And then here's the problem. As y'all get older, what the thing that I'm having right now, all these women coming to me, Guru, I want me a good man. Guru, I want this. I want what? How come I can't find nobody? How come I can't find love? There ain't no love. You call BS. Really, what's the BS, lady? What's the BS? See, y'all don't like to hear the truth. And that's the truth of the matter. And it's a matter of fact. What's the BS?
Wait, am I live?
Yes, you are. What's the BS? You said it's B. You call BS. We can't even see you. You got to turn on your light.
Wait, I honestly didn't know we're live. Hold
okay,
on,
well, just turn on your light real quick. What's the problem? I mean, there we go. Okay.
Okay, no, I'm saying.
Is this you? Is that Shelly?
Huh?
Are you Shelly?
No.
Okay, you look just like Shelly. You live from Philly?
No, I'm from California.
Okay, you look just like Shelly. My goodness. You got to turn
I don't know
your
who Shelly is.
You know
Huh?
you know who Shelly is.
No, I don't know who Shelly is.
You got to turn your TV down. It's a little too loud. We can't hear you. Just turn it down. Just turn it down all the way real quick. Okay. You said you call BS. Where do you call it BS on?
No, I'm saying men don't like the fact that women say that all men are the same. But the same goes to
that all you mean all women are the same?
No.
Okay,
when
what say it again?
All men are the same, all men are dogs, all men are this, all men are that. But the same goes to saying when men say all women are the same. Like, we're not all the same. You don't like to be lumped into one category, and neither do all women. That's unfair because no, we're not all the same.
Did I say y'all were all the same?
You like to say a lot of shit about the BW woman. Do you not? Do you not?
I'll talk about everybody.
No, I've seen enough of your.
How long have you been watching my content? How long have you been watching my
Enough to see that you
what's
say
enough, lady?
BW women.
Okay, no, I don't. I don't say BW women a lot. I talk a lot about. Listen, first of all, this topic ain't even about no BW. This is just about women in general.
I said a comment and I got on the live and I really wasn't expecting it. So what I'm saying is, not all black men like to be categorized as the same in that aspect, the same way women don't.
Categorized as what?
When you say BW women,
I didn't say no BW women tonight. That's where you get lady.
In this particular.
Okay, so why are you bringing that up? I'm talking about tonight in general.
I'm speaking.
Last night, lady, hold on. Last night was about black men. I said that we can't find. Listen, okay, so then you don't know what you're talking about because last night I was talking.
No.
Hold on a minute. Last night I was specifically talking about how black men cannot marry their own women. We're the only ones that have to leave the country to find decent women to marry.
Why is that?
We must do it.
Why is that?
But that's not the topic tonight. The topic is about how.
No.
Okay.
I'm speaking on you.
Why are you okay? Why did you say the only reason why I want to hear what you have to say is you said you call BS. Where do you calling BS on?
What you just said. Why can't black men in America marry black women in America?
I didn't say that when you called the BS though.
That's what I was calling BS on though.
Lady. Let's try again. I didn't say that statement when you said you called BS.
Not tonight.
Okay, so why did you say you called BS then earlier?
Look, I really didn't even know I was going to be on
Here we go. You know, lady, we don't got time. You know, are you going to make your statement or not? Because all you seem to do, you're just running your mouth right now. No. What are those, sister locks? Faux locks.
Yes, they are. Huh?
And they fake.
And?
Can y'all stop wearing everything that's fake? Put something real on. There ain't nothing real. Y'all fake from head to toe.
What?
Y'all fake from head to toe. Your outside is all fake and your inside is fake. That is your problem. Okay, why don't you be real?
Be natural and still be beautiful.
Why don't you be a real woman?
I'm a real woman.
No, you ain't. No, you ain't.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Because I got braids in my hair, I'm fake.
Yeah.
That's your problem.
Very fake. You very fake.
And I'm Muslim, so you're preaching the wrong.
You're Muslim? Are you supposed to be wearing fake hair as a Muslim woman?
Dude, I got braids in my hair. What the fuck is wrong with that?
You know, this is a joke. Look, somebody asked me, they say, Guru, why don't you and other Muslim men like yourself just get with a BW that's Muslim? This is why. This is why. This is why we can't get even with the BW that's Muslim. This is why. Look at how they behave. Look at how they act. This is why.
I want to ask you something. What is your problem?
You got on eyelashes today. Do you?
No.
Okay, what's my problem with what?
I don't have makeup on.
What is my problem with what? What is my problem?
I want to ask you something straight. I have braids in my hair, yes. I don't have makeup or eyelashes. I want to ask you something straight. What is your problem with the black woman?
I don't have no problem with the BW.
Because you're not trying to.
I don't have no problem with the BW. I don't have a problem with the BW.
You're not trying to uplift.
Okay, I don't have. Okay, listen.
You're tearing us down, and it's not cool. No,
I don't have
a. Shush me. Don't shush me. Are you married? Have you ever been married? I'd like to know.
All right, let's get her the hell up off of here.
Okay, yeah.
You gotta go. These jokers are a joke, folks. I've been telling y'all for a long time, these jokers are a joke.
I can't take this shit no more.
You know, it's amazing to me that I'm holding a whole topic that have nothing to do with BW. This is strictly about dating. Matter of fact, one of the women that reached out to me today that wanted help was Caucasian. She's having a very hard time. Caucasian. This is not just to do with no BW. This has to do with the westernized woman or the women that are abroad that have the Western mindset, that do the things that I talked about earlier. That wear hardly no clothes, that look like 304s, that behave like 304s, right? This is what I'm talking about. The cat is out of the bag. Too many apples have spoiled the bunch. So we can't take you serious. Even if these jokers started putting on nun outfits and hijabs, I think most of the men here would still think that it's a bunch of 304s underneath that hijab or underneath the nun outfit. I do. That's what I think. That's my honest opinion. That's my honest opinion. Cat's out of the bag already. It's too late. And you see, just like her, she ain't gonna be able to get no man. It's over for her. She's not gonna be able to get a man. She's not gonna be able to keep no man. It is over for her. Can you make your light a little bit brighter? You're a little dark.
Okay.
Just turn your light up a little bit.
I have a ring light.
Okay, perfect. Good evening.
Hey.
Is that your real hair?
It is.
Okay, perfect. I like that hair. Thank you for
Thank
coming
you.
on and being natural and wearing your real hair. See, finally, folks, I love to give a shout out and tell the women that are natural that they look good, they're beautiful, and we appreciate women that are natural. It's a shame that I have to ask, especially women of color. Every time they come up here, I got to ask them if that's their real hair. I don't trust none of them. I don't trust none of them with no hair because I didn't see too much of it. They wear fake locks now. They probably, if some of them wearing an afro, they probably got a fake afro in too. I don't trust none of them.
I don't think there's anything wrong with wearing fake hair, but to each its
Well,
own, I guess.
we do as men. We do as men.
Okay. And I don't know what you guys are talking about today. I just joined, but I've seen your content for like
Why
the
did you
past.
Why did you join if you don't know what's going on?
I know it has something to do about like dating and stuff. So
Yeah.
dating is there. Yeah.
Okay. So
I just wanted to see what your perspective
okay.
is.
Yeah.
And
So
like,
the topic that we're talking about tonight is the fact that I said that I get contacted by a lot of women.
mhm,
Okay, that need my help desperately, ask for my help because they don't know why most of the men today that contact them only want one thing, and you know what that is, right?
mhm,
Okay, so, and I'm saying tonight, I'm giving y'all the answer. The reason why they're getting contacted by all these men later in life, by men that only want one thing, is because the cat's out of the bag. See, y'all didn't keep y'all chastity when y'all were young, most of y'all, right? And then therefore are able to attract a husband, a really good husband, and say, you know what? Here's the thing that I bring to that's the number one thing that y'all can bring to the table for a man is to say, I kept myself. That's the
mhm,
number one thing. There's nothing greater than that.
mhm,
That's the number one thing you can bring to the table. Besides the cooking, the cleaning, and all the other different types of things, being submissive, it's the number one thing. But y'all can't do it for the most part. So, and I'm talking about y'all, I'm speaking of the W's in general. Y'all can't
mhm,
do it. So, what has to happen is y'all end up doing all this stuff with men, right? And showing your body, being promiscuous, doing whatever, just out here in these streets, wearing whatever you want to, super tight clothes, revealing, all that stuff. And then
mhm,
when you get a little older, you want to reach out to men like me and say, Guru, can you please help me? And the answer is no. I can't help you very much because the cat's out of the bag.
mhm,
You're already, you listen, you take somebody that's done a lot of years in the penitentiary, right? He's going to have penitentiary ways. He's not going to talk like somebody who was a college professor or a longtime student of intellect. He's not going to talk like that because that system, being in there, being behind those walls, has hardened him.
mhm,
No matter what you do, you can change his. You can try to change. He's still going to have that in him. He's going to have certain things that he does that's in him. It's the same thing with y'all. When you take W's who have led a life where they've been alone and used to doing whatever they wanted to do, right? Used to being single, used to running things their way and dressing how in the hell ever the hell they want to dress. You might be able to tell them, I could tell them, hey, put this on, look like this, and you might be able to attract a quality man. I can tell them to do that, but guess what? The 304 is going to show. The 304 is going to show you. She might be somewhere, right? She see people, she see these W's taking down shots and drinks, and then guess what she going to want to do? She going to want, she going to start getting the itches. Well, I thought you told me you don't drink. Well, I don't drink like that. But now you getting the itch right now because you see other W's around you taking down drinks. One of them songs come on, them booty popping, booty shaking, crotch popping songs come on, and you might have never seen her do anything with her crotch or her behind. Next thing you know, she popping her booty all over the place.
mhm.
A hoe. That's
Your
what it
past.
is. That's what a 304. Fast jokers.
Mhm.
Okay. Go ahead. I want to hear what you have to say now. I'm done speaking on that.
Okay. I kind of agree with what you said because your past definitely like kind of shapes up the person you are. Because, how do I say it? If you were living your life like a certain way, you're gonna be a certain way, like at the end of the day, right? If you've been doing the things that you've mentioned, I don't use provocative words, but if you've been living that lifestyle, you're not gonna change overnight and like become a better person when you're like older.
Why don't you use those words? Are you Ethiopian?
I am.
Okay, you're Christian then, right?
I am.
Yeah. Okay. So you're used to you probably lived a very sheltered life. Very
I did.
yeah.
Yeah, that's.
What state are you in?
I'm in DC.
Okay, you're in DC. Is it I know from actually I was in Baltimore area, but DC's right there. There's a pretty good population of y'all up there in the Northeast.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Look, to the men, listen, you have a little bit of hope. There's some Ethiopian. Are you single?
I am.
Perfect, perfect. Are you looking for a husband?
No, not right now.
Why?
I'm not ready. I want to accomplish a few things before.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Okay, time is not on your side. You know that, right?
That's very true. Very true.
What are you trying to accomplish?
Like just personal stuff. Like I want to buy a house and like accomplish a few things like that are personal. I know. Tell me what you have to say.
To the men here, see, this is exactly why I held my show yesterday. If you want marriage, family, children, a relationship that's lasting long term, you're going to need to, especially if you're a black man, you're going to need to leave the country and find marriage minded women. Because you see, even some of our natural sisters that are from Ethiopia that have been here long enough, they want to accomplish all of their goals. They're not concentrating. She's a perfect example. She's not concentrating on what really she should have, what really she should get right now, which is securing a really good husband that can
If it comes my way, I'm
he's not going to come your
it,
way.
but
He's not going to come your way.
So I have to go looking for him?
No, you have to see, you need to listen to a lot of my content. You have to position yourself and make yourself available and and really have the right type of mindset, have the right type of speech. You have to have all these things in order to make yourself in the position to receive a really good husband. Mm-hmm. He's not going to just walk up to you, come to you and be like, okay, well, I wasn't really open to it, but I guess that's not how life works. Mm-hmm. That's not how life works.
Okay.
If you don't make yourself, that's just like me, right? There's certain things, even with me building my platforms, there's certain things that I have to do to position myself for growth, to build my platforms, to be successful, to get my message out. It's not just gonna go out. It's not just, people are not just gonna come to me. That's not how it works. I have to do things to get it out.
Mm-hmm. What do you suggest I do?
I don't know. You need to book a one-on-one session.
Okay, I mean, I'm not, when I'm looking, I guess I will, but
well,
right now.
Well, then why are you asking me what I think you need to do? You're not even looking. You're not
because
even
you brought it up, and I want you to elaborate, you know?
Okay, but I'm saying you're not even in the market, though, so why would you ask?
I didn't say I wasn't. I just said I'm not actively looking for it right now. I'm focused on other things. There's a difference.
Okay, well, enjoy your focus. Have a good night.
Thank you. You too.
Listen, folks, you can't convince them. I told y'all before. You got to find a woman that's already convinced about traditional values, about marriage, family, children, about obeying her husband. She already got to have it in her that she want to obey. Come on, Guru, you speak it now, brother. She already got to have it in her that she want to obey. Not that she trying to buy a house. Not that she trying to focus on her career. If the woman ain't ready, listen, it has to be twofold. Let me help out some of the brothers in here. Twofold. It has to come out of her mouth and it has to be seen in her actions. She have to be ready here. She got to verbalize it, and you got to show. She has to show it. You got to see it in her actions that she's ready. Let's go, folks. Tap the screen if you haven't done it. To everybody watching over on YouTube, I need everybody that's watching to hit the thumbs up button. We're not going to do this tonight. My likes should match all of my viewers. Where are y'all at? Y'all should be tapping the thumbs up button. Over here on the IG, tap the screen. Support the show, support this content. The only way that I keep this content going is through donations. I'll put the Cash App on the IG. It's already pinned in the YouTube. Don't you worry. I know I see a bunch of people trying to request up right now. Listen. Y'all brothers, a lot of my content I'm doing also, it's not just to help the women, but it's to help the men. Because now you get to see the truth. Now you know questions to ask. Now you know things to look for. Now you know there's brothers that said, Guru, wow, I thought that just because some of these women had a nice body or a soft tone, or the combination of the nice body and the soft tone, that they was ready for marriage. No. Natural don't make them ready for marriage. When we're over here in this society, when we're living in this world today, none of that stuff really means anything. You got to listen to what she says, and you got to carefully watch her actions, or it's not going to work. It's not going to work. You got to do both. Listen to her, what she says, and carefully watch her actions. Woo! Let's go to the people over on YouTube. To the people on YouTube, we need y'all to get my likes up and match the like count. What's going on with y'all? Let's go.
Hello.
I see you. I feel you. You're right, Kana. You're right. Good evening.
How are you?
I'm doing well.
That's awesome. I really just wanted to get on here and get your perspective about women who fit the description that you described, petite, fit, educated. And what advice would you give to women like that to find a successful man?
How old are you?
I'm 23.
You have any children?
No, I do not.
Okay. What are you currently doing right now?
At the very moment, I'm playing the game. But what do I do in general?
I'm speaking of because you're asking me questions about like finding a man. So I'm asking you, what are you doing right now to find a man? Like in the dating game.
I'm in nursing school for LPN.
No. What are you doing right now to find a man, not education?
Oh, right now, I'm usually a closed-off person. I'm actually a very shy person. So I've been really just trying to let anyone who approach me kind of talk to me, not really just having it just be a certain kind of person.
Is that your real hair?
No,
you have braids.
braids.
Okay, you have braids.
My hair is actually really short in the front. I'm trying to grow it back. It was very long, but I dyed it. It wasn't properly taken care of.
Y'all all damage and jack y'all hair up. It'd be good when you're young, and then y'all jack it way up. Hold on one second.
I shouldn't have dyed it. I actually agree with you with that one.
Shout out to Brother Todd. Thank you so much, brother, for the Cash App. He said, I appreciate you and your platform. Thank you, my brother Todd, for the Cash App. We still need 4 more folks for this first hour. Y'all got 20 minutes. What is my advice to a woman like you? Well, can you clean your camera screen first? It looks real blurry.
I'm sorry, my phone is actually quite messed up. I need a new one. So.
How y'all be jacking y'all phones up so bad?
My niece actually broke my phone. So threw it down the step, not fell down the step, threw it down the step. So.
Okay. All right. You're 23 years old. Are you online dating right now?
No, I've been thinking about it, but I haven't really, I have it downloaded on my phone, but I haven't made any accounts yet.
When's the last relationship you had?
Last year.
Okay. How long?
I actually broke up with him. We were doing well. Someone I actually dated in high school.
How long did that last?
till September. Like September, like August.
No, I
September.
mean like how many months, years?
Oh, we were dating, what, that's 7 months. 7, 8 months.
7, 8 months. Okay. Were y'all intimate?
Yes.
Okay. Have you
I
been
dated him before in high school.
okay? How many guys have you been intimate with?
8.
Why so many at 23?
Well, out of the 8 people I've been with, 3 of them were people that were not my boyfriend. And those 3 were really, I was just trying something different because
3 of them were not your boyfriend?
Yeah, they were
So
more
you've
like
had 5,
situationship.
you've had 5 boyfriends so far?
I have more than 5, but intimate with only 5. Most people don't really make it that far with being my boyfriend or became my boyfriend because I only.
What do you
tell
mean
people
intimate with only 5? You just told me you were intimate with 8.
No, I have more than. Let me start over again. I've been intimate with 8 people. Out of those 8 people, 5 of them was my boyfriend. Now I haven't had only 5 boyfriends. I have more than 5 boyfriends before, but.
Oh, so the other boyfriends you weren't intimate with.
Yes.
Okay,
because
so right now you're asking where to find a man. So you already posing a big problem. 23 years old, you've already had more than 8 so-called boyfriend, or I'm sorry, 5 boyfriends out of that. So that means you had 3 one night stands?
Situationships more.
Okay, all right,
For a while
okay, all right. So you had 5 boyfriends that you were. What was the shortest amount of time you was with one of these guys?
That I was intimate with, or
yeah, intimate with.
5 months.
So it's like you just from high school all the way to now. You just every 4 or 5 months you just pick another guy, or what's going on with that?
It's more like I talk to people for a while. I let them know, like, off bat, I don't have sex with people that aren't my boyfriend. If that's something that you are looking forward to, we're gonna have to, get to know each other and eventually date. Some people, like I said, 5 of them made it past that mark, and that happened. Other people haven't. So
okay, let me tell you something. You are greatly ruining your chances of being a wife with all these different guys you're messing around with, situationships, short-term boyfriends, all of this stuff. Mm-hmm. I'm Muslim, right? As Muslims, we don't promote the dating or all of that stuff. We don't do it. We have courting process that's supposed to get you to marriage. Mm. What's your religion right now?
I am Muslim.
NOI or Sunni?
I'm not so sure which one. I took my Shahada when I was like 8 with my mom, my granddad, and my uncle did it with me. So,
what have you learned about the religion since then? It don't sound like you know much.
I do, and I want to get back into it.
Yeah, you definitely do. You need to get back into it now before you run your bodies even more.
It's crazy because I talked to my papa not too long ago, and I really do want to find a Muslim man that can, help me get back on my deen and lead me, because I do want to know more about the religion. I think.
What state are you in?
Philadelphia. I'm in Pennsylvania. I live in Philly. I know, I hate it here. It's such a bad place. I actually
you need to move. You need to move.
I do, and I agree with that, like 100%. Once I graduate, I'm becoming a travel nurse. So with that, I want to, see what places I like, working in.
Okay, so guess what? You need to focus more on getting yourself together right now and having more discipline as a woman, and not just falling for any guy that talks to you. That's your number one problem, because you told me that earlier. Anybody that talks to you, that means that you need to work on your self-development, your confidence, and your self-esteem. You need to be researching and reading material to help you with your self-esteem and your confidence. You probably also need a little bit of therapy too. I used to have therapy when I was younger too. That's the crazy part. Okay, well, I'm telling you, listen, just listen right now. Just listen. I'm telling you that you need it back, because there's too many things I'm seeing right now. Too many red flags.
So what would be the top 3 you would say? The top 3, like, immediate.
I just told you. You need to work on your discipline as a woman, right? Meaning that you're actually going to be able to preserve yourself and not just get in a relationship with another guy or a situationship with another guy. You're learning how to do that. That's a mental thing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing is that's mental is your confidence. You got to build up your confidence and your self-esteem as a woman. So you don't just give in to any guy that's talking to you. Show a little interest in you. You got to work on that. A lot of this comes from reading. The problem that I have with a lot of the women today, most of y'all don't read nothing. We live in a short-term, microwave, super quick generation. You want everything immediate, and you don't want to put in no time, no work, no energy or effort to build something. You have to build up your confidence and self-esteem. It's just like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I just described it earlier. The things that I'm doing, the things that I've been doing for a couple of years now, they've taken me a couple of years. I didn't just get where I'm at overnight. The fact that people want advice, people listen to me, people donate to my platform because they see this as valuable, super valuable. It took me a while. You got to build it up. People compare me to Kevin a lot, but you know, that man I think he did about 10 years before he blew up. Right? He was working on his platform and his content and all that for like 10 years. So this stuff takes time.
He was good, I think, with him though, because a lot of I watch a lot of like old clips of him. A lot of the things he say, I believe is true. I just feel like it's about the approach, because if you're saying things in a certain tone, a certain manner, the person on the side, the receiver, they're not going to be able to really fully understand and see where you're coming from, especially if you're coming, like I said, certain tones, certain manner. So I feel like that's what it's really about, for people to fully reciprocate it, be like, okay, I understand what you're saying. I see where you're coming from it, and I can apply it.
Okay, no, that's not what it is. The problem is a lot of y'all didn't have fathers or decent fathers in y'all life that knew what they were doing, right? That were actually around, that were actually spending time with y'all, they're actually loving on y'all, they're actually treating you like the daughter that they should have treated you like. And a lot of that also comes from, I mean, there's so many things, but the crack rock era, too many mothers.
Well, see, with me, it would be I had a dad, but he didn't talk to me verbally correctly. Like, he was always there, you know, did what dad was do. But when it came to like the way we spoke to each other, definitely was dad.
Okay, and then at the same time, y'all did. Just hold on a second. There was a lot of rebellion from y'all younger girls. Some of y'all had good parents, good advice, was in a good environment. Y'all just rebelled. Y'all wanted to be like the rebels that you saw on social media and TV and all that other stuff. The small few of rebellious W's who ruined it now for the rest of y'all. And if you don't follow closely my advice now, you're not going to have nothing and nobody when you get older. Trust me. It's going to be another cycle of baby mama, another cycle of ran through, another cycle of single mother, or lonely and alone. Some of y'all are just not having children anymore. Lonely and alone for the rest of y'all life. No man in the house.
That's what I'm trying to avoid. That's
yeah.
What I'm really
so then you need to really focus on what I'm telling you. You need to do those things. Go ahead and do those things so that you can focus on your situation, and don't worry about no guys right now. You need to get yourself together first. Focus on your situation and yourself. Get yourself together, and then come back. You need to do a lot of reading and research. A lot of reading. You need to get back on your deen. Get back in your religion. Hopefully that can save you and wake you up. Okay?
All right. Thank you so much. I highly appreciate it.
Have a good night.
You too.
Folks, I need you guys on both platforms. Tap the screen over on the IG. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it. Our likes are still not matching up over on the IG. Over on the YouTube. I don't know what's wrong. Thank you so much. Moni, she said, brother, keep it up. Appreciate you. Thank you so much for the Cash App. Thank you so much, Moni. Where are the men at? It's always the women that are donating to me. to start my show off. May, you want to set up a one-on-one. If you want to set up a one-on-one, go to my bio. It has a sign up button on my IG. In my bio has a sign up button. Or DM me and say, Guru, I want to set up a one-on-one. Either one. The sign up button has it. The instructions are in the bio of my IG. It tells you how to do a one-on-one. And that you need to send me your email address also. Somebody said 23 with 8 bodies is a, yeah, it is. It is, it's a lot. 23 with 8 bodies is a lot. It's a lot. And as you can see, once again, there's another prime example. The cat's out of the bag. That's exactly what I was talking about. The cat is already out of the bag. You can't put that kitty cat back in the bag. It's already out of the bag. That joint have been out. You've been doing whatever you've been doing with 8 different guys, and now you want to find a good man that's going to... We value y'all's chastity. We value if y'all been in the streets or not. When you're talking about marriage, we're talking about marriage. You know, a 23-year-old with 40 bodies. Somebody said no one ever told her. Well, that's why I'm here now. So I'm hoping to save some of these jokers. Because for most of them, it's going to be too late. It's going to be too late. Thank you to the supporters who are buying badges over here. Thank you to the brothers who are now buying badges. I see some of the same names every night. Where are the new people that are supporting the platform? We still need 2 people. Are we in our first hour? Oh, we still good. We still got about 10 minutes. I got about 10 minutes. We still need 2 more people, 3 more people to support the platform. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. It's in the link tree. You can super chat. I got the super chat back up on YouTube. Hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo to support this content. The Cash App is posted down, but it's pinned in the IG, and it's also pinned on the YouTube channel. We feel the same way about men with all them bodies on. No, y'all don't. Y'all not going for men who are avert. Y'all don't go for men who have a V card. No, y'all don't. Lady May, okay, no problem. I know who you are. I will DM you back. I did see that you sent me a message. I'll DM you back with instructions. Y'all don't go for that. Y'all not looking for no men with no V card. Y'all not looking for no men. Y'all don't even ask those questions of men. Don't even try to compare. A lot of y'all not looking when y'all young. Y'all not looking for marriage. I got women that contact me all the time. They're looking for marriage when they're older. When they've already had a bunch of different dudes that they mess with. Y'all don't look for this stuff when y'all young. If you are a woman, now is the time to request up to have this conversation. There was a woman in the queue. I don't know what happened to you. You should be able to get in. Try to request up again. Try to request up again. I don't want no man that has been in the streets. Oh, really? Yeah, we don't buy that. We don't buy that. Y'all don't want no men that have been in the streets. We see it too much. We see too many of y'all that are with men that have been in the streets. We see too many of y'all who have chosen men who got 3 or 4 or 5, 10, 20 different baby mamas. We see that a lot already. That's what y'all do. Y'all are out here in this because y'all choosing those men a lot of times because y'all doing that. Y'all are in the streets. You're in the streets and you're choosing a man in the streets. Yes, ma'am. Please turn on your light so we can see you. You know what, lady? Don't re-request up if you're going to act like this. If you're going to do that. Shout out to Miss Jennifer. Now we only need 2 more contributors for the first hour. If you want this stream to continue past the first hour, we still need 2 more contributors to hit the Cash App, PayPal, or Venmo. Only if you find this content good. You want this content to continue. Otherwise, we shut it down early. That's how my show works. I shut it down early when people don't contribute. When you don't hit the like button, when you don't follow instructions, I shut it down. I've always done my shows like that. Thank you so much, Miss Jennifer, for the PayPal. You didn't leave me a message, but thank you for the support. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. How much do we have to donate? Lady, look, I tell y'all every night, that's up to you. I don't police y'all's donations, but don't send me, if all you got is $1 or whatever, don't send that, because I'm not, you need to be working on your career, your finances, and all that stuff if all you got is $1. But a lot of y'all mismanage y'all money because y'all got a whole lot of money to spend on hair, nails. The dudes spend a whole lot of money on junk they don't need also, right? Y'all spend way too much money on fast food. This knowledge, this should be your daily bread. Come on, guru. These words that are coming out of my mouth, this is your daily bread. This is what's going to save your life. This is what's going to keep your home. This is what's going to make sure you don't want to be going through hell for the rest of your life, strung out on something. A lot of y'all going to be broke and miserable when you get older because you didn't take no advice that I was giving you. Especially a lot of you women, you can't work forever. You're going to get tired of working. Men, we're built to work. We're built to be workhorses.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all not meant to be working like that. That's why you always got to take time off when you're on your cycle. When you start having different pains and things in your body, you can't continue to work like no man. Man can work through sickness and all that. Man can work on oil rigs. He can do all of that stuff. Heavy lifting. You ain't seen it in. Listen, there's a reason why, right? They use them to do all the heavy lifting, the heavy work. They don't use no female. They don't use no cow. They use a bull when they need some strength and to do some work. Come on,
They
guru.
were just talking about the Secret Service when Trump got shot, how the woman that is leading the Secret Service is a part of, I think it's called DEI, where it's like the diversity thing where they're trying to get a bunch of women to do man jobs.
Yeah.
And I don't know.
And you know what? Y'all better be careful.
Sexist.
Y'all better be careful because what might happen to y'all is they got a shortage. There might be a draft and man. Moderators on YouTube, get this joker, whoever this is that keeps spamming my chat room, that this trained person, get them the hell out of my chat room. Where are my moderators at over on YouTube? Get this fool the hell up out of my, block him or her, whoever it is. I hate when people spam my chat room. Get this person out of here. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yes, thank you so much, Lady Love. I did get your Cash App donation. Shout out to Miss Lady Love over there watching over on the YouTube. Yes, y'all are gonna be in bad shape. If y'all have to go through a draft, if y'all have to do a lot of these jobs because a lot of these guys are not doing, they got a so-called soft guy era now. Mm-hmm. They call it the drizzle movement or whatever. drizzle. Yeah, they got this different era now for guys don't want to do that stuff anymore. They're not, and that's because that, women, the state of the situation that we're in with women, they're seeing too many masculine women. I was watching a video where a guy didn't even want to give up and give his seat up to a pregnant woman.
What?
Yeah, he didn't want. He was on a bus or a train or something. He didn't want to. He said, "Hell no, I've been working all day. I'm not giving you my seat." This is the state that we're in right now. And that's why I'm telling y'all. If y'all don't make yourself really feminine, really submissive, protect and guard your chastity and do all these things that I'm telling you to do now to secure you a really good husband, then guess what? It's going to come a time. A lot of y'all going to end up with a baby. You're going to end up as a mother, single mother, with little to no help. It's going to happen. That tax money is not enough. The little child support, the average woman, from the last time I've seen the statistics, getting less than $3,000 for the year. Did you hear me? So you add that three in child support, $3,000 in child support, plus maybe another, I don't know, $5,000, less than $10,000 from tax return money and from child support. What is that doing for you? How is that improving your life?
Marriage is everything.
Marriage, you can build legacy. You find you a good man. You find you a man that's going to be able to secure you life insurance if something happened to him. You find you a good man that's going to be able to get you a house and work. If he's a workhorse, he's going to want to pay that house off.
Mm-hmm.
If you ain't spending all this money on garbage and trying to buy all these luxury items and stuff and go on trips and live up to what you see on the IG and wherever the hell else you're looking at, if you're not trying to do all that, guess what? The man is going to be able to pay that house off. And more than likely, you're going to outlive him. Well, now you got a paid off house when you're older. You don't got to worry about no bills.
That's why I always say, like, when I'm dating, I'm like, when I get married, that's my retirement ticket. But I mean that as far as me working.
You said you wanted to come up here and say something about what I was talking about. You had questions or something?
So the topic is dating is dead.
Yes, it is.
Okay. So let me ask a question. So as a woman, like, how do you show interest without necessarily like chasing after them? Like, how do you keep that balance?
Chasing after a man?
Like, how do you show interest?
Okay.
Without
chasing after a man, you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Because it's like, it's not fair. It feels like sometimes it's one-sided, but it's like at the same time. Like, I do show interest, but it's like, I don't know if it's like fear of rejection, or I don't know what it is, but I have been in a situation where I have chased, or I have initiated too much or went after him a little too much, and then it just looked like, oh, like she's chasing.
How were you doing it? Was this over the internet or in person?
I had an incident in person, and then I had an incident where I've met someone online, and I was trying to get their attention. So I mean, I had two situations where
Okay, one was in person and one was online, and you said that so maybe they just weren't interested in you.
Okay.
Listen, if a man is, y'all got to stop overthinking things as women. Y'all do that a lot.
But the whole thing is, like, I get a lot of men that chase me, but it was just
okay. The guys that are chasing you are most of the time. Listen, most of the time, the men that are chasing y'all are not the men that y'all want. So you can't even compare the guys that are in y'all DMs or coming after y'all. Those are not the guys you want. Y'all don't want those men. Y'all don't want the men that are in y'all's DMs. Y'all don't want the men that are always hitting y'all up. Y'all want the man like me, right? I'm gonna barely probably respond to you, if at all.
Oh, okay.
Right? So, but it's your job, right, to not be like the thirsty women and do little subtle things to get my attention. Wow, I'm looking at her, she's not gossiping. She's not showing her ass. She's not she's always faithfully coming to my live streams or whatever. She's on my page just telling me I look nice, right? And not overdoing it. If we're seeing stuff like that, right? A man of means, a man that has a good head on his shoulders and looking for something serious, looking for marriage, he's gonna notice that. He's gonna notice that you're different than you're different. But a lot of y'all, that's what I'm talking about tonight. A lot of y'all are not. But y'all think y'all are. Y'all will dress very provocative to us, and y'all think y'all just wearing something cute. Right? Oh, I got this outfit because it's cute. And we're looking at it, a marriage-minded man, saying, no, that's way too much. You're way too provocative. Well, I didn't mean it to be provocative. You can say you didn't mean it to be provocative, but it doesn't matter. What matters is the fact that you were wearing what you were wearing, and we saw what we saw. That's
Okay.
what matters. You were wearing what you were wearing, and we saw what we saw. If you didn't want us to think of you that way, see, and that's why you need advice and guidance from men like me. Y'all don't have a lot of this guidance. A lot, I can tell. So many of y'all don't have guidance. Y'all don't have guidance. Y'all need it bad. Y'all need
We do.
y'all
We
need
need to
guidance.
bring back traditionalists and not so much on the, I'm not going to say liberal, but not so much of the free-minded and gray area. I feel like there needs to be more black and white. Okay. And then I have,
And then, but hold on one second. But then if you're doing the things like real subtle, but also
mm-hmm.
making yourself known, making yourself available. I've been in places with gorgeous women, right? They just stand out. They're modest, but they're gorgeous. They're natural. Their skin looks really healthy and clean. They're smiling. They look like they're pleasant. And that energy just attracts and draws a man that's looking for marriage. That attracts him. Just like, let me compare, just like the opposite, right? A man that's not looking for marriage, when he see y'all in the club with y'all both hands or wherever, y'all don't even have to be on the club. Y'all put both hands on the ground, bend all the way over, and start showing everything, your whole birth canal, your whole booty hole. Y'all show all that stuff. Guess what? That attracts immediately the man that's looking just to screw for the night. That's all he wants to do is get one off.
Okay.
Do you understand what I'm saying? So there's a gracefulness, there's a look, there's a energy that a woman gives off when she is marriage material.
I agree. Okay. My next question is.
So I can't hold on one second. A lot of that stuff I can only tell y'all, hey, this is what it sounds like or looks like. I can't show y'all. Y'all have to get that by watching other women. Y'all have to watch graceful, modest wives or women that are out in public. Maybe they're not with maybe they might just be with their children in the mall or whatever in the grocery store, and just seeing how graceful they are, seeing how they're dressed, seeing how they carry themselves. A lot of y'all shop and go to the wrong places. Go to some of I'm telling you right now, you want to go look in some of the more healthier grocery stores.
Yeah, go to Whole Foods.
You're going to see more wives in there because they're concerned about their health. Or even if you see single women, they're concerned about their health and their fitness, right? And some of them are in there trying to attract a quality man even. And you're not going to see them wearing no little outfit where their crotch print is showing. Go ahead. What was the other thing you had?
Okay, so my other question is, okay, so I was on your show maybe a couple of days ago or whatever, but I wanted to know, with my, well, I don't really care. I mean, people date people with kids all the time, but how can I find someone, like, where can I go? What are, like, places I can hit up where I can find somebody, like, of quality, like a man of quality? I don't like, because I have done online dating.
I already talked to you about this. I said one of the main things you should be focused on is going back and getting more involved in your church. I talked to you about that already. You forgot?
So that's the only recommendation you would recommend?
Well, that's huge. That's huge because if you guys are trying to find men that are not just wanting to sleep with you on the first night, which is what this topic is about.
Yeah.
Then you need to go to these type of environments.
So you don't recommend like networking or anything, like networking places or anything?
Who are you gonna network with?
Okay. The reason why I'm asking you this is because there's hypergamy dating coaches on Instagram, and they're.
Are you looking to get married?
Yes.
Okay, why are you listening to the hypergamy dating coaches?
That's why I'm that's why I'm here. I'm on live.
Okay, I'm not a hypergamy dating coach.
I understand that. That's why
I don't promote dating at all. I promote women courting, putting themselves in a position to court for marriage. I don't promote dating. I don't promote any of that stuff.
Oh yeah, I know that, and that's why I'm asking you that, because these hypergamy coaches are also promoting marriage, but they're promoting marriage for okay, I think income is important, and I think stability is important when it comes to marriage from a man, but they're like solely focusing on that, and they're saying that it doesn't matter about the man, how the man looks. It doesn't matter about all that. It's about the only thing that matters is how he treats you and his income and the lifestyle he can provide for you. So I'm not talking about Shira 7, because Shira 7 is promoting cheating. She's promoting lying. There's other dating coaches out here that are focusing on marriage. And that's why I asked you as a man and the type of podcast that you have.
It's not
here.
about the places that you go. It's not about the places that you go. Yes, you want to try to be in places that are more upscale, a little bit cleaner, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be in no trash dump places where there's gonna be just no good. Not gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go hang around a gas station and maybe a husband might come. No. Okay, so that's the only thing. But it's not so much about it's about you. It's about how you are presenting yourself, because you don't know where the man might come from. And I'll be telling y'all, a lot of times y'all be messing up, right? Because y'all don't do the right thing at the right moment.
Mm-hmm.
For instance, if you came across my path in public, let's say I was a delivery driver, right? And I'm instantly saying, wow, she looks wife material. I want to see if I can spark a conversation with her really quickly or whatever. Right? A lot of y'all are not in the right. That's why you have to work on you first. Y'all not in the right headspace. Y'all having so many, you thinking about these kids that's driving you crazy. You broke right now. And none of that should matter. That's why the women of old were such strong women of faith, because the money wasn't an issue. They could be completely broke, not even with 2 pennies in their pocket. And you would never know. They'd be just walking around praying, saying, God will provide. They had faith. Y'all don't have that anymore. So therefore, those women of old, guess what? They could have a really good conversation, smile at you, say, bless you, God bless you, whatever. And they could just be really proud, right? Just to, just to have just to put a smile on somebody else's face, just to be able to make their day. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all are not built. Hold on a second. Y'all are not built like that no more. Y'all don't do stuff like that. Just listen to what I'm saying very carefully.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all don't do stuff like that. Y'all don't look to put a smile on somebody else's face for the day. And sometimes those women, that's how they would find their husbands. Come on, guru.
Yeah.
The man would say, you listen to some of these old stories, they would say, I met my wife. I was in such and such place, and she just had the sweetest spirit and the nicest smile. And we got to talking a little bit. And then 3 months later, we was married. We've been married for 50 years.
I've heard that. Yes.
Y'all not like that.
Yeah.
Y'all some selfish jokers. Wicked. Y'all care about y'allself. I go to any store out here, I don't see, there'd be hardly anyone, unless it's the time that the woman smiles at me for anything is certain stores I visit when they're checking me out. And that's if I get that. There's no random women smiling at me. Good day, sir. Good day, Mr. Guru. I just want to see, are you having a blessed day? I'm not trying to sell you anything, do nothing. I'm not trying to come on to you. I just wanted to say, I want you to have a really blessed day. I love the way you look. I love your clothing. I love how you're dressed, Mr. Guru.
It's so interesting, because I'm more conditioned to smile at a woman. I mean, as of recently, like if I pass a guy, I'll be like, hi, how you doing? Like I've been kind of training myself to do that, because I've always been told I have like a RBF.
Well, you don't look like it to me. I'm looking at you right now. And I seen you the last time you was on here. And I checked out your profile.
What don't I
You
look
look
like?
like you have more selfish, narcissistic tendencies, wanting to show yourself, your body, right? The fact that you're trying to hold on to your body, I guess, now that you have these 2 kids, and get some self-esteem. And I've been telling y'all, the self-esteem that y'all should get is through the things that you do for others. That's one major way to build up your self-esteem. Let me
So
tell you
you're
something.
basing that off of my profile?
Yeah, I read a lot from looking at your profile. I saw a lot. Your profile says a lot about you.
Narcissistic?
Very
That's a
much
good
so.
one.
A lot of you women today are, right? Because I even questioned you before. I said, you said, "Oh, I still have these up here." I said, "Well, why do you still have these up here? If you've made all these changes, if you're now you said you found Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
you said that you've gone, you're not the same woman that you used to be, then
I'm not.
okay, then the picture should not be the old pictures of your old ways.
No, I
Because I can tell
agree.
you
It's
right
just a
now,
year
when I'm
ago.
just listen. You see, you're talking too much. You're not listening. When I'm looking at you, and what I see is a woman who's going to attract a man that just want to smash.
Okay.
And that's going to get you pregnant again. Now you're going to be a baby mama to 3 different men. You already got 2 baby daddies. Now, if you don't want that to happen, shout out to B. Wally. If you don't want that to happen, then you need to make some serious adjustments to your life, much more serious than you've already made.
And you're just
Y'all
talking
are
about
on
public
y'all are
image.
on life support right now. Y'all don't get it. Y'all are on life support. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all
I'm
are
gonna
in
just clean up my
triage.
public image.
Listen, y'all are in triage. Y'all don't have no room for
Not
error.
triage.
Yeah. Y'all don't have no room for error. I'm telling you right now, the men that are surrounding me, some of them are in here right now and listen to this. I can tell you right now, if I said, take a look at your page, they would say the same thing I'm saying to you. They say, nah, she looked like somebody that's, is good to smash. She's a single mom, 2 baby daddies too. Yeah, that's all she good for.
That's why I don't give out my IG. Okay.
That's why you don't. What do you mean giving out your IG? That's not what you're missing the
I
whole
said that's why
point.
I don't give out my
Yeah, but
IG.
you missing the whole point. It's not about giving out your IG has you on it. What are you gonna give out then? I'm gonna tell you right now, to the men in here, when these girls count it as a blessing when they say, I don't give out my phone number, but you can have my IG, good.
Mm-mm.
That means she's probably narcissistic, and you need to say, no, thank you, I'm good. Don't get her IG, because I can tell you right now, the IG is probably going to show that she looked just like the 304 that she really is. Be thankful that she said, you can have my IG. Leave her the hell alone. Get the hell up out of there.
They always ask for my IG and not my phone number. And I'm like, I'd rather give you my phone number.
You know why guys are starting to do that? Because so many girls have said that. So many women have said, you can have my IG. I'll give you my IG. And the IG is just going to, the IG is that 304 advertising page.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I just use my Instagram. Like, I'm not actively on it, like posting all the time. That's why I only have 3 posts, and they're all from a year ago.
If you made, are you listening? If you made all these changes, then your post should be of your faith, of you being a mom, a quality.
I'm gonna change it. I'm listening to your advice. I'm gonna actually take your advice.
You gotta go. You're not listening. You're not listening. She's doing a whole lot of talking. She's not listening. Watch this. I know you're still watching right now. Everybody in the comments, do you think she was really listening to me? Yes or no? Everybody watching on both platforms, do you think she's really listening to the things that I'm saying? Right? Yes or no? Do you think she's really listening? Do you think she's really listening? No, no, no. Somebody said she's a scammer. F no. Can't listen if she's over talking. Exactly. You want some advice from me and you want to listen. If you want me to just sit there, I'll sit there and just let you talk the whole time. If you want me to do that, book a session. I won't even give you no advice. You want to just look at me, wear some nice clothes, and just talk the whole time and I'll sit there, book a session. Go pay the fee that's in my bio and book a session. Book a one-on-one session with me and I'll let you do all the talking you want. But to be up here on my platform, my time is valuable. And all you're doing is talking. Shout out to It's Just King. Thank you so much, brother, for the Cash App. Came over from the other platform that I used to be on. Shout out to It's Just King. To everyone over in YouTube, I need you guys to hit the like button if you haven't hit it. Hit the thumbs up button over on my YouTube channel. To everybody over here on IG, tap the screen, share this stream. I know you might know some women or men that need to hear what I'm saying. I need y'all to share this content. That's what I need y'all to do. Share this content. Lord have mercy. Somebody said, I bet she got crazy baby dad. Yeah, she already told me her story. Listen, you can go back and watch another one of my videos. I forgot what it's called. My live streams are posted. My past lives are on my YouTube channel. She told her story about her baby daddies. Yeah, it's wild. The way that she met these guys. And the type of background they had. Felons and all kind of junk that they did. All kind of robberies. I think she said one did home invasion. Oh, it's on the daddy issues topic? Okay, thank you, Haitian Sammy. The live stream that I did, that's about the daddy issues. Go look that up on my YouTube channel. You want to hear about her baby daddies. Lord have mercy. What's my YouTube? Just search my name. Just type in Black Guru on YouTube and you'll find me. I'm not hard to find. Good evening.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
I just wanted to ask you a question since I see the topic is about dating. I'm currently dating for marriage, and I only date one guy at a time. How long do you think you should date someone before you realize that they really aren't that serious? Although they're showing you courting as far as, dates, flowers, and they talking about commitment. How often
Have
should
you been
wait
intimate with him?
I'm sorry?
Have you been intimate with him?
No.
How long have you been talking to him?
About 4 months.
What signs is he giving you that he's not serious or may not be the one?
It's just, I don't know, because every time we talk about, the future, it's kind of like, it's not that serious to me. It's like an energy, like you said. Like, you can tell when someone's really not that serious, but then their action is showing something different, if that makes sense.
Okay, like what? Give me an example.
Bring me around their friends, family, consistent with text messages, courting, dates.
You're saying are you saying he's not consistent?
No, he is. He's very consistent.
Okay, I'm asking you, what things is he doing that shows you that he might not be the one that you should marry?
He's doing everything, but he also says that he's going to take his time before he commits.
What does that mean? What did you ask him what that means?
Yes, he said in the past relationships, every time he rushed into things, it didn't quite work out. So now he's kind of like wanted to take his time, to date.
How soon do you want to be married?
As soon as possible. I'm actively looking to.
Okay, well, tell him that you want to be married as soon as possible. And if he's not willing to marry you as soon as possible, then you already know what you need to do.
Okay.
Get out of your. A lot of y'all be too much in y'all feelings and emotions.
Hmm. Okay.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, if it's 4 months and you guys are just talking, and he's saying he wants to take his time, he's probably dealing with other women.
Okay.
Because I can tell you right now, if you come across to me as a really good woman, and I already know, like, I'm not doing nothing with no other woman, I'm taking you serious because I'm like, I gotta wife her up. I'm trying to do it in a hurry. I'm trying to get you to be my wife in a hurry because that's one of the things we want to do as men. I want to be all, especially you, an attractive woman too. How tall are you?
5 feet.
About how much do you weigh right now?
117.
Okay, then you're good.
Yeah.
Would you got an athletic build or what?
Yes, I do Pilates, so
okay,
yes.
okay, you keep your body in good shape. Okay.
Yes.
So if he likes what he sees in your body and also your wife material, and you do all these other things, that man shouldn't be wasting no time.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay. So I'll just go to the next, but a lot of people say like you should have
Ask him this. Ask him this. Ask him this. Ask him what he thinks you should do right now in order to be wife material. Ask him what he thinks you should do.
Okay.
Okay, and if he says nothing, I love everything about you the way you are right now, then you already know. Like, that's an internal issue with him. And if he's willing to lose you because he's not ready to marry right now, then you got to be, when you go to him with this. I was just telling a woman earlier to this in a one-on-one when I did a one-on-one session with her. Intellectual, if you're watching right now, I did the one-on-one request up so you can tell everybody how that one-on-one went. So these women know that they need to do a whole lot more one-on-ones with me. I was just talking to a woman today about that. I told her, I said, this is what y'all do. Y'all put too much emotion into it and all that other stuff. And y'all need to separate the emotion from getting down to business. And right now it's time for you to get down to business. 4 months of talking, you're gonna end up talking for another 4 months. That's almost a year gone down the drain.
Okay, I agree.
And then you go to the next guy. Then it just on and on and on, and then you're never marrying anybody. And that's not what you want to do. If he's willing to lose you, then let him go. You got to be willing to walk away. When you go to him, you got to say, you know what? I'm willing to walk away from this. If he is not ready and he's acting however kind of way, then I'm just going to go.
Yeah. Okay.
Somebody said you can't starve a man into you can't sex starve a man into being a husband. Let me tell you something. That's what we've been talking about, the cat's out of the bag. But let me tell you something. If a man values his body, right, he's not going to be, first of all, he's not going to be sleeping around with a bunch of different women anyway. And if he's serious about marriage and he values this woman and he knows that she ain't been out there, then he going to wait.
And that's my thing, because a lot of people say that, but what happens if I have sex with him, right? It doesn't work out. Now I'm having sex with all these people, and now,
Yeah,
I'm
you don't do that. No, don't do that.
Yeah, so
don't,
I have to be very sure, especially the type of, like, this guy is in the top 5%, right? So especially when you're in those circles, I have to be very conscious of how.
Top 5% of what? Income?
Yeah, like he's well off.
Okay.
And I can't, if I sleep with him,
you can't work out. You can't use that as a measurement, though. You can't use the fact that he has money as a measurement. You got to go by the things that I'm talking to you about.
Yes.
Because he may be a big time cheater. I mean, you don't know. Money doesn't change the man from his discipline, his regimen, his daily regimen. If he's gonna actually be messing around with a bunch of different women, it's not gonna change that. You basically gotta see right now. Now is the time. 4 months into talking, hey, we tell him, hey, we haven't done this yet. I really want to give you my body. However, I want to be married. I gotta be married. And what is preventing me? What things right now are preventing me from being wife? And if he's still saying, then you got to say, well, you know what? I'm gonna have to walk away because I don't want to waste a year of my time dealing with a man who's not ready for marriage. And you just got to walk away.
Okay.
Okay.
And so, like, a lot of people are saying, basically, you can't sex starve a man, but again, you also can't. You know, this is my opinion. I just can't just go out here and just have sex with everybody that say they like me. So it's kind of. I feel like for me, I have to be very sure, like you said, are we moving towards marriage? Because if not, you know. So that's my thought process at the moment.
Listen, I don't have no problem. I'm Muslim. So I don't have no problem getting with a woman, marrying her, whatever. And then if it don't work out, I already know I'm a man of means. If it don't work
Yeah.
out, then I'll just go and I'll get another wife. And I don't have that fear. Like my mind is about, hey, it's plentiful out here. I don't have a scarcity mindset.
Yeah.
It sounds like you got a little bit of scarcity mindset. Do you have children right now?
No.
Okay.
Oh my goodness, no.
How old are you?
I'm 29. Well, I just turned 29 June 13th.
Okay. You Christian?
Yes.
How did you meet him?
Mutual friend.
Okay, good.
I'm in real estate, so I go to events, and one of my friends introduced me to him.
Okay. All right, yeah. Preserve your body and keep your chastity. You seem like fresh air from the typical kind of women that I've always been talking to. You seem like a good listener. Can you cook?
I can cook, but I can't cook, if that makes sense. I'm not no Nora Smith, but I can make a good meal. Yeah, but I'm not like a chef, but I can cook.
Well, it might be something missing, some skill that he's seeing that he's not ready, because he should be ready to go. If he's a man of means and he's really looking for marriage and he knows you're marriage minded.
And I think that's what it is. Maybe it's more so he know I'm a good woman, but he's just not ready for marriage. Maybe that's it. Okay. Or it may not just be, I might not be his person. So
okay, well, did you hear what I said about the body?
Yes.
Tell him that you want to do that with him, but you got to be the wife, and you're ready to make that happen with him. You believe that he's the man.
Okay.
And if he don't think like, nah, you're not worth it or whatever, or he's hesitant or whatever, then you gotta be willing to move on.
I know, and I understand.
You gotta get out of your emotions. Okay.
So I have a question, one more question. So
you're taking up all my time tonight.
I'm sorry. A lot of like my dad always say, "Oh, that's why you're supposed to date multiple people at once." Do you believe in that, or do you think it is good to date one person at a time?
Once again, I don't promote dating or believe in dating. I believe in what you're doing right now. Sounds more like courting anyway. You guys are not sleeping together. You guys are not doing any of that stuff. So, we can't hear you. Did you get a call? There you go.
Okay. Oh no. So I have like a time limit on my phone, and it just came up. So can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Okay. So here we go. So, did you hear what I said at all?
I heard something about courting.
Okay, yeah, I said what it sounds to me like you're doing more courting, not dating really, because I don't promote dating. And what you're doing right now, because you guys are talking, you're really getting to know him, you see him as a really valuable man for marriage, and hopefully he views you the same way. Yeah, you shouldn't be doing that with multiple men at a time. You should be taking one man serious. That's it.
That's what I think. Yeah.
And then quickly, I mean, are we doing this? Are we getting married or not?
Okay.
Because I'd rather you think about this. I'd rather y'all do that and have, let's say, you get divorced. If that was your husband for 2 years or whatever, 3 years, however long, you was only with that one man. I'd rather y'all do that than run 5 to 10 different men up inside of you in 2 years.
I know, right? Yeah.
Because I'd rather take. If you told me, Guru, I was the divorced woman, I just came off of a marriage a year ago or 2 years ago or whatever, I'm looking to get married again, it didn't work out, but I was only with that one man, or that was the second man in my life I was with, then I'm looking at you very serious.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at you serious if you told me, yeah, I've been dating for the last 9 years and now I think it's time to settle down. Yeah, I've been with a whole lot of guys. Hell no. Hell no. Okay. All right. Have a good night.
Thank you. Bye.
To the people that are watching this stream over here on the IG, we got 8 supporters. Shout out to the 8 supporters that bought badges. We need more of you to support the stream. That's one huge way you can do it. You don't even have to exit and do the Cash App, the PayPal, or anything. You can buy badges right here within the IG. I think you just hit the heart button. Support this content. If you find what I'm saying to be valuable, support the content. Over on YouTube, y'all got access now once again to the super chat. You can support the content that way, or hit the link tree that's in the chat room, post it, that's pinned, or you can hit the link tree in my bio in the IG. That gives you the Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all of that to support this content. Support this valuable content. It's the only way I'm able to keep it going is through contributions and support from viewers. Hit the like button if you haven't hit it yet over on the YouTube. Hit the like button. Shout out to the brothers that just bought badges. Thank y'all so much. And the sisters as well. Lady, your mic is jacked up. What's wrong with your sound? Your mic is not working. Fix your sound. Treasure, thank you so much for the donation for the Cash App. Thank you so much, Treasure. Salute. Thank you so much for supporting the Black Guru and this valuable content. Lady, now she jacked up the thing. I think I'm going to have to restart the IG now. It's all jacked up. Everybody that's in the IG feed, come right back. I got to restart it because she jacked it up with whatever she did. She jacked it up, so I got to restart it. Come right back. YouTube, y'all are still good. Come right back over here on the IG. Folks, I hope you're enjoying this content over here on the YouTube channel. I appreciate y'all for joining and watching this stream. I wouldn't be able to do it unless individuals like yourself always watch, support it, donate it. That's the only way I'm able to do this. Only way I'm able to do this. So I thank y'all for this. And I get so many people every day that say, Guru, please continue doing this content. It's so valuable. We need it. We need this content. So that's why I'm here. That's why I keep doing it, because I get so many people saying we need it. Dating is dead. All right. Yeah, a lot of these women need to book a session. Janessa, you probably one of them that need to book a session. I'm talking about book a session. You probably one of them. A lot of y'all need to book a session. We still on the topic that dating in 2024 is dead. And a lot of W's took it out. A lot of these W's took it out. It's dead. The cat's out of the bag. Moni, you need to book one. Okay. Just follow the instructions in my bio. If you need to book a one-on-one session, I do them every day with women. Follow the instructions in my bio, because there's things, personal things, and a lot of intimate things, a lot of personal things that I discuss with you that I can't discuss over this airway. But I discuss it when we're talking privately. There you go.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm sorry about that. I don't know what I did.
Okay. No problem. No worries. Folks over on the YouTube channel, hit the like button. Yes, thank you for the Cash App. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We listen, we're streaming everywhere. I want to tell y'all something. This platform, I plan to grow as big as I can because I want to help as many people as I can, especially our women. A lot of people say, "What's your goal?" But in the process, I'm helping a lot of brothers. I get men that contact me all the time and say, "Guru, you helped me a lot, brother. You helped me to stop doing this or start doing that." But I really want to help the women because y'all are in bad shape. Y'all are in bad shape. The reason why is because y'all have the greatest influence and effect on the next generation, on the children. Not the men. Y'all have, because y'all are in the homes with these children, directly affecting the next generation. So if mama behaves just like Sexy Red or whoever, Miley Cyrus, whoever, if mama's behaving like that, your daughters are watching, and guess how they're gonna behave? Yes, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening.
So I actually had a question, and I thought that this might be hopefully you can give me some help with it. So dating, I truly understand and agree with what you're saying. I feel like it's very challenging to try to meet people without dating. I mean, unfortunately, I feel like that's kind of where we are. But here's my question for you. I was raised very traditionally, right? So my parents have been married for 42 years. My mother and father literally made the same amount of money, but my mother taught me and raised us to be submissive. So this is how I was raised. However, got married, got divorced, became a single mom, and had to take care of myself. So here's my question. In my profession, I have to use social media to continue to promote what I do and increase business and, bring clients my way, right? However, I don't want to lead with my career when it comes to dating. So I don't want to feel like I'm hiding what I do or any of that nature because I really feel like I can't. But I feel like I keep running against these preconceived notions before I have a chance to explain, like, I know what you think based on what you're seeing. However, if you ask me a specific question, I can say, that's not my beliefs. That's not how I operate. That's not how I am. But I feel like
what's your question? I'm still not getting
how do you avoid the preconceived notions when you have a career where you can't hide it? So if you want to tell a man, hey, I want you to get to know me for my character, not, for what I do, because it's not who I am. How do I avoid that when my profession means I have to keep showing you, often what I do?
You don't want to tell a man, you don't like telling the men your profession?
I don't mind. You can't hide it. It's all over my social media. But I feel like because of that, especially when they see the volume of real estate I sell, I feel like when I meet guys, especially that see in social media, the comments are like, well, I'm just waiting for you to tell me that you got it. Or I'm just waiting for you to tell me that you don't need no man. And that's not even how I think. That's not even my vernacular. But I don't have a chance to even say that because people make assumptions.
Why aren't you trying to find a man in your profession that makes good money like you then?
I don't have a problem dating someone in my profession. I never have had that issue. But like I said, it's sometimes you meet people just by chance that tend to be more insecure sometimes, and sometimes they're intimidated. And even though, again, I don't lead.
What are they intimidated by?
Like I've had comments, like I'll start dating someone and I've had comments and they'll say something like, well, I was hoping that we could go out to dinner here, but you probably don't eat places like that. And I'm like, where would that even come from? Like, why not give me a chance to tell you I cook and I eat wherever? Like, I'm not picky, but I don't have a choice. So I feel like if I could hide it all, it'd be fine. I did date a person before that did not have social media, and it was great until he found out a little bit more about the level of what I do in business.
Okay. What's on your page?
So I own a real estate company. I also do real estate investing. So I own a hotel. And I also own some luxury studios.
What's on your page?
My real estate, all my business, because that's how I get clients.
Okay, well, I'm seeing pictures of you trying to show off your body on your page too.
On my Instagram?
Yeah. And I'm seeing where you trying to show off your makeup.
Okay, well, I used to do makeup for a living. So, I mean, but I do also have natural pictures with my natural hair and natural stuff on there too, because I do both.
Okay, so what are you trying to accomplish?
I want to get married. I definitely want to get married. I'm not opposed to dating someone that does not make what I make. I do not think a measure of a man is by the depth of his pocket, but I want to have a fair shot at it without preconceived notions, is what I'm saying.
Want to have a fair shot at marriage?
Yeah, getting to know people. Yeah, of course, that leads to marriage. Absolutely.
I'm just taking a look through your page. You make over 6 figures? Or seven? You make 7 figures?
Not quite.
Okay. Well, you probably priced yourself out. It's not likely that you're gonna find a man that makes as much as you.
I don't need that. I'm not even seeking that. I'm seeking safety, support, tenderness. If I had to give a list, that'd be my list. I'm not seeking that.
You're just talking to me about men that have found you online? That's what you're saying?
Well, not even that in person. You were just talking to the other young lady about social media and whether or not to give her Instagram. So I give out my phone number. But once I give out my phone number, it's not hard to Google. It's not hard to figure out more. But once that happens, I feel like the conversation shifts. And I really want a fair shot. But in dating, I feel like we're asking
once you give out,
like,
hold on a second. You're saying once you give out your Instagram, the conversation shift?
I try not to do that. I try just
when
to
does the conversation shift?
Once they start following me on social media.
So you're giving out your number to men just randomly, like in public?
Well, I mean, I'm in real estate, so I have to go to Home Depot. I go to Lowe's. I go to construction sites. I'm all over the place. I meet people everywhere. So if I talk to someone and they seem nice or kind, I'm not opposed to, a conversation going further. Not every person, of course, they have to be, attractive to me and vice versa, I'm sure.
How long have you been looking for a husband? How long?
I would say I got divorced in 2010, and I probably feel like I was ready for marriage again probably about 5 years after that. So I would say a while.
Okay, so at least 10 years.
Yeah.
Why do you think you have not been able to get married? What just focus on that question. Why do you think you can't get married right now? Why do you think it's been 10 years and no marriage?
I live in a military community, and unfortunately, I feel like sometimes that leads to transient relationships. So you meet someone, you're nice, they're nice, but they're leaving in a short term. So and it's a choice because of long distance relationships if you want to engage. But for me, I would prefer to have, because acts of service is important to me, and I like to give them and receive them. I like a person that I can reach out to.
Lady, you're not. My problem, I already see what your problem is because I have a big problem with you already. You're not good at answering questions. You don't know how to. Actually, my topic was going to be about that. Y'all don't know how to talk to men anymore. You're not good at answering. You need to really work on that.
Okay.
How many children do you have?
I have 2.
Just by your husband?
No, I had a child after I got a divorce.
So now you have 2 children by 2 men. How old are they?
My son is an adult. He's 20. And my daughter is 5.
Why didn't it work out with him?
My son's, who are you talking about?
Your daughter's father.
He was abusive. I'm gonna be very direct. He was abusive.
Did he make good money?
Yeah, he made decent money. Yeah. I have sole custody of my daughter, so there's no interference. There's no co-parenting. I have sole custody.
He was physically abusive?
Yes. Otherwise, I feel like counseling and
let me guess, you learned about that after you got pregnant?
That's actually when he became physically abusive.
Yeah. Y'all all have just about the same story. Why do you think that is? Let me ask you that. Why do you think that that's mostly this, especially with the BW? Why do you think that y'all mostly all have the same story?
You know, I don't know. I talk to a lot of women, and I try to understand sometimes the similarities that we have and why we're in those situations. And I think that sometimes it's just the cards that we're dealt, and we decide from there.
So that's the best answer you have for me, is that this was the card that you was dealt. Y'all all being dealt similar men who are abusive, and you don't find out until after you get pregnant.
In my particular case, he was an actor.
No, I don't want to talk about your particular case right now. Yeah. I'm asking you in general, generally speaking. I've talked to thousands of women. Thousands. And most of y'all have the same story when it comes to abuse, when it comes to the man wasn't no good, when it comes to he was all this stuff. You didn't find out until right after you got pregnant.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't see the
sign. So these are just the cards all of y'all are being dealt. Okay, so
no, I'm not saying that.
So the BW is y'all cursed, because y'all all being dealt the same men. Y'all cursed. Let's just say it. Let's just say y'all cursed. You ain't gonna be able to get no husband. You curse.
I don't want to believe I'm not gonna.
Why? Why not? Because we just discussed. You had a husband. Why did that end?
He was military, and it's hard when you're separated a lot to remain faithful. So
he. Yeah. All I hear is this. They did this. They did this. They do this. It's the guy. I haven't heard you take accountability for nothing. Are you going to take accountability right now that you overweight?
Oh yeah, I'll take accountability and say absolutely. I'm not even ashamed of that. So absolutely.
But I'm saying, but everything else, you've been blaming the men for everything. You blame the men that listen. You blame your ex-husband. You blame your daughter's father. You blame all the men that seem to talk to you at first, get your phone number, whatever. Then they check your Instagram page or whatever, and then everything changes. Everything is on them. When are you going to take introspection and look at you? You got all this money. Why haven't you booked a one-on-one session with me? My one-on-ones don't even cost that much yet, but they're going up soon. Why haven't you booked a one-on-one?
This is only my second time seeing one of your shows, so I do apologize. I don't know your platform that much like that. So
okay. But you knew my platform enough to come up and have a conversation.
Oh, I would love to have a conversation. Now, the young lady was on there, so I was like, you know what? If he'll answer a question, let me ask a question. And I have no problem taking accountability. I also have no problem with being agreeable. But the thing is, we're in a tight time frame. I've done wrong as far as how I've handled situations in my past. I'm not a saint by
How
any
old
means.
are you?
40.
You don't got no time. You 40 with a 5-year-old.
Yeah, I know.
And you probably 50, 60 pounds overweight. You weigh what, 215?
No, I do weigh 195, but I weigh 215. But thank you. I'm just short. I'm very short. I'm 5'3".
Okay, you're 5'3". Well, I can't tell how tall you are based off of the pictures.
I know. That's why I'm telling
Okay.
you. It's not real.
You're 40, you're 40 years old, and much more of this conversation, see, that's why you need to do a one-on-one, because much more of this needs to be directed at you, not the men. Not how the men are responding. Because the men, you're still not listening. Shh. The men are responding to you based on how you are. Based off of the energy you project, based off of what they see. Stop reading all the comments. A lot of y'all will have all this education, right? And can do all this stuff with a career, but y'all not smart enough to figure out a relationship, a marriage. Because y'all don't put enough time and energy. Put all your time into trying to make money. Put all your time into trying to buy hair. Put all your time into eyelashes and makeup. And you don't put enough time into what's even more important than that. Because I already know, I can see it in your eyes. You're lonely. That money's not going to be able to buy you happiness. Stop reading all the comments. You hard-headed. I'm looking at you right in your eyes.
I'm looking at you. I swear I'm not reading right now. I'm looking right at you.
Lady, I can see when you look down at the comment. What do you think this is? You think this? I just started doing this?
Sir, okay.
I'm just asking. You think I didn't just fall off the back of a truck. I've been doing this for years. I know when y'all's reading the comments. I've been talking to, didn't you hear me say I've talked to thousands of women? Thousands.
Yes, you did. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Do you believe me?
I absolutely do.
You're obviously here looking for advice. So obviously you think that my advice is valuable. And you see a whole bunch of other women that keep coming up every night. So obviously they think what I'm doing is good, is valuable. I'm helping. So I'm saying to you right now, you just need to book a session. That's the best thing I can tell you right now. You need to go look at my bio, has instructions, book a one-on-one session. That way I can dig deeper. This is not about embarrassing you, but this is a wake-up call. Your focus have been for too many years on your appearance, on the money. That tells me something is going on here. Something is definitely going on here that's probably deep psychological. And you don't even know it, but I see it. I have a lot of professional experience in this, being able to read people. They say, Guru, why are you able to be so good at what you do? Because I've been doing this for years. And I can dig deep and I can get in deep, but y'all gotta be honest. And there's too many times where y'all not honest. And I can already tell one of the major problems, you don't answer. That's why I said it earlier. You don't answer questions direct. You don't answer questions direct. That's a major problem with a lot of y'all. That tells me a lot about you. And it's a whole lot of I feel. No, I need matter of fact. I need some accountability on your end. Guru, why hasn't your YouTube channel grown a lot bigger than what it is already? Why did your TikTok channel grow so fast and then it stopped? Because I was mostly only posting and focused on that channel. That's why. Was it the problem with the content? No. Was it a problem? No, it was my fault. What have you done to change things? Why have you gotten all this growth? Because I focused a lot more on my IG and targeting and doing certain things that I need to do and studying and figuring out how to get this algorithm to work in my favor. So now the IG's working. Now I'm doing the same thing with the YouTube channel. And now that's starting to work. You see how that happens? You see how that works? You see how I took accountability for all that? It's my fault. I got better at doing things. I got better at my thumbnails. I got better at whoever I need, asking questions, going to whoever I needed to go to. Networking with the right people in the industry. I took accountability for that. I didn't blame. Yeah, there's a lot of problems I faced on other apps, dealing with a lot of trolls and a lot of issues. But I said, you know what? I'm not going to even complain and blame that. I'm just going to move on. I'm going to keep growing and keep moving. Despite a lot of people saying you're not going to be successful if you leave. Nobody wants your content. You a fake Kevin. You know how many things I hear this stuff. Hundreds of times they write this stuff in all my comments on every platform every day. Fake Kevin, Kevin wannabe. That's the top things they say. Kevin wannabe, you're fake. You're this, you're that. You're never going to be successful. You're never going to make it. Give it up, bruh. This ain't it. I still don't blame those people. I take accountability for that. And that's what you need to do right now. You need to book the session and start taking this serious. Stop taking your hair and weave and all that other stuff and your makeup so serious and take this serious. 40 years old. 40 with a 5-year-old. Y'all are in triage. More men that are listening to content like mine that are starving. I got so many men that contact me every day and said, brother, we've been starving for your content. I'm barely discovering you. I got brothers, I'll probably get 20 a day that will reach out. Maybe more, maybe 30. They'll say, brother, I just came across your content. I can't believe I've never seen your content before. They're starving for this. And when they hear my message, what are they going to say? Wow, Guru is promoting us to leave the BW and go overseas. Is that looking better for you or worse? Men of means, not pookies. Hey, Guru, I've been talking to this woman right here. She's 40 years old with a 5-year-old child. But she makes good money, you know, and she's pretty. She overweight and she likes to wear all the fake stuff. But what do you think I should do? Do you think I should pursue her? Because I hear you talking a lot about the women overseas who have no bodies. They're not single moms. Maybe they're not going to have the money, but what should I do? If they book a one-on-one with me, what do you think I'm going to tell them to do? Oh, stay here and go with the woman that's 40, divorced, then had a baby with some abusive man. You think, but she got money. Go, stay with her. Go with her. I'm glad see, this was a wake-up call. Now you're listening. This is exactly what I wanted you to do. I accomplished what I needed to do. I wanted you to sit here and listen because this is the only way you make change. I've been doing this for a long time. I know how this works. I've gotten a lot of people to lose weight, leave toxic, bad situations, save their marriages, all kind of great stuff that I've been able to do. And I'm very proud and I'm thankful to Allah for that. I've been able to do over the last few years. That's because of speaking like this. That's because of the wake-up call, because this is mental. Your abusive daughter's father is your fault.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, I agree. I own that 1,000%. I chose that situation.
All I can say, once again, book the one-on-one. Hopefully we'll be talking soon. Okay.
Okay.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
Lord have mercy, y'all. Shout out to Jamie. Thank you so much for the PayPal. Said, I look forward to your honest advice every night. Thanks for keeping it real. Shout out to Jamie for hitting the Venmo. Miss Latanya, I did get your Cash App as well. Thank you so much. It's amazing that they say I go in so much on women, and women, and especially women of color, are my #1 supporters. They donate to me and book more sessions, way more than men. I think I've only talked to a few men over the last few years having one-on-one sessions. The rest of them are women. A lot of women. A lot of women. A lot of women. But y'all need it. Y'all definitely need it. I'll take one more woman for tonight. If you are a woman, you can request up and have this conversation with me before I end my stream. You don't have much time. Who sent me a question? How do you book a one-on-one? Bianca, the instructions are in my bio in the IG. It tells you. It's 2 ways to book it right now. Tomorrow, I'm probably going to have a direct link where you can just book it and you don't have to send me a DM or use that sign up form. Tomorrow, I'm going to create it where you can just click the link in the link tree and you can pay and book it and all that stuff. You can pay and book it. Thank you so much. I think it's Van Lane for buying another badge and supporting the Black Guru over on the IG. I think you got to hit the heart. Will I be doing a show with men? You know what? I had a brother that was on the Balloon Pop show. He reached out to me. He wants to come on. Maybe I'll do a stream with him. I also have this model that she wants to do a stream with me that I'm trying to fit all this stuff in. Maybe I'll do the stream with the Balloon Pop guy who was on that show. Last call for the women. Where y'all at? What kind of woman does a 5% man attract? Last call for the women. If you are a woman over here on the YouTube, you can also request up using this link if you don't have IG. I got you. No worries. Any brothers, especially any subscribers, not brothers. If you're a subscriber of mine, you can request up right now. If you're a man, I'll let my brothers come up, my subscribers, or women. If you have any thoughts on tonight's show, you can request up and come and speak with me. If you have, I'd like to hear that sometimes. If you are a subscriber, though, paid subscriber, you can come up and have this conversation. You can hit the link. You can hit the plus sign or the link in the YouTube. Shout out to Miss Liz. Thank you so much for the Cash App. She said, keep up the good work, Guru. Thank you for your content. Thank you so much, Miss Liz. Big supporter of mine. Came over from other platforms to support me over here. Last call to the women. All right, I don't think we're going to get any more women for tonight. You have a lot to say. I bet you won't show up $40. What? Let me get Big Booty Ebony. Look at this. Big Booty Ebony. First of all, you need to learn how to properly put a sentence together. Exactly. She's not gonna. So let me show you what I'm gonna do for you, Big Booty Ebony. Now you blocked. The hell up out of here. Once you get blocked, it's over for you. Bye, Big Booty Ebony. Y'all are a joke. Yeah, she just say anything. If you're over on the YouTube, hit the like button for me, please. If you haven't done it yet, hit the thumbs up, hit the like button. Somebody said Big Booty Ebony's crazy. Yeah. This ninja personality, what? Moderators over on YouTube, if there's some fools in the comments, get them the hell up out of here. I don't got time for none of that. Folks are a joke. And some of these dudes that come in here and try to disrupt my show, it's a shame because I'm trying to help some of these women so y'all have better quality women. Y'all just making a bigger joke out of y'all own life. Don't you? You should be thankful that I'm building you better quality women. That they're coming to me for advice, that they're trying to keep their chastity, that they're trying to have some more sense and some more class. That they're actually seeking. I'm thankful to the women, especially the women of color. Let me say that to y'all real quick. I'm thankful to the women, especially the women of color that actually do book the one-on-ones and show up to my streams every night to get some advice and get some help. I'm glad that y'all do that. Intellectual 360, if you're in here, come on up so that these women know that I didn't go in on her. We had a one-on-one session recently, and I want to bring her up so she can. Are you in here? If so, request up. I saw you in here earlier. Intellectual 360. So you can tell some of these women. I'm 22, very thankful they gonna be right just for me. You have your one-on-one tomorrow. Yes, you do. I saw that you booked it. All right, folks. I don't have any more women requesting, so I'm about to get up out of here. I don't know what's going on with the women. And I have no subscribers that requested. So we're just going to get up out of here. Thank you all for joining. Once again, this stream will be available on the YouTube channel. This stream will be available on the YouTube channel here shortly. Once I end the stream, you'll be able to go back and watch it on the YouTube channel. I appreciate everybody for coming out watching. Thank you so much for everybody that donated tonight and supported the Black Guru. I can only do this content and these streams with your support. Got some people, look, even in the UK that are watching. Even in the UK watching. It's early in the morning, they're watching over there. Shout out to those that are over there in the UK. Have a good night. Enjoy your evening or morning, wherever you are in the world. Thank you for watching. Until next time.